Hi, all you fruit and cereal lovers out there. This is Mark back again with the Zoom HD16. Today I'd like to show you the feature of punch in, punch out. It gives you the ability to go in on a recording and say I didn't like a spot on there or a section or several measures, and I would like to re-record those, but I don't want to record the whole track again. And this gives you the opportunity to go in there and edit your tracks. What I did was I laid out a couple of tracks here. I just want to show you the feature and how easy it is to get in and get out of it. Alright, so you get the idea. There's two different ways you can do the punch in, punch out. You can do it with a foot switch, or you can do it automatically and set up the exact spot you want it to punch in and punch out. The first one is a foot switch, which I do not have, and I'm not going to be able to show you how it works. However, I am going to be able to show you how you can do it if you have the foot switch. It's plugged into this control in and out, and then you can remotely change it. Now, by default, the foot switch is set up to just stop and play. So in order to change it to where you have punch in, punch out, you have to change it. So I'm going to show you how you change that. You go Project Utility, it says Project, we'll arrow over to where it says System, hit Enter, foot switch, hit Enter again. See, it says Play and Stop. You just turn this dial and it says now punch in, out. And when you got it, you just hit exit out of it. And now it's set up for the foot switch will punch you in and out. When you hit it once, it will punch you in. When you hit it again, it will punch you out. Really makes it nice if you have multiple places where you want to punch in and punch out in one of your tracks. I happen to want to do it twice on this particular rhythm track, number one. If I had the foot switch, I could do it relatively easier than the auto punch in and punch out. But if you don't have the foot switch, which I don't, this shows you how you can do that as well. So the first one, I'm going to play it a little bit and show you exactly what I want to do. I want to add this. Oh, turn this on. See how mundane that sounds there, quiet. Well, what I would like to do is in that spot and in one other spot, I'm going to add a rig. I forgot my pick. Should be prepared like Boy Scout, huh? That's what I want to add to it. So in order to do it as an auto punch in and punch out, you have to first figure out exactly where it is that you want to put this punch in and punch out. If I was doing it on a normal recording, I would probably make a copy of which one I am working with onto another V track and work with it from there, and that way I don't overdub my main track that I'm starting with in the first place. But what I'm going to do, rather than switching V tracks back and forth, I'm just going to put it on another track here. I'm going to hit my Project Utility. I'm going to arrow over to Track Edit, hit Enter, copy. That's what I want to do. I'm going to copy track number 1, and I'm going to start it at 0, and I want to end it at, I'm sure 1 minute will be plenty. Hit Enter, and I want to put it on track 4. That's my copy destination. Hit Enter. I want it to start at 0, yes, and copy, yes. Okay, so now I've copied it here. Exit that out. Now if I play number 4, I'll turn these off. Play number 4. You can see it has that rhythm track there. When I go to punch in and punch out, it's going to make a dead space there. I've already gone through the song, and I know exactly when it comes time to punch in and punch out on both places. You'll do that yourself, listen to your recording, and when you get to that spot, just stop it and figure out exactly where it is to start and stop. To do that, I got it on number 4. I'm going to turn that to red so it knows that I want to record there. And I get it to 9 seconds, which is the first one. I'll arrow this over and change this to 9 seconds. There we have it. And when I have it there, I just hit auto punch in. So now it knows that I want to punch in at 9. You see it's blinking now. The second half of it, I can hit play. I can show you why I'm going to. If you start using milliseconds, I can sit here and turn this round. I haven't even got to 75 yet. So I'm going to just hit play to get it close to 500, which is what I'm looking for. That's pretty close. We'll change it back to 500. There we go. And at 11.5, that's where we want to punch out at. So I hit this again, and you'll see that that's solid now, and this one's blinking. So it's set up for punch in and punch out. All I really have to do is go before that 9 seconds, and I could turn this back to before it, and I could play it. And when it comes to punch in, it would be silent, which I'll show you that here. When it gets to 9 seconds, there's 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes the silence. Okay, so now it's stopped that spot from being played, and it allows you to record over that by hitting record and play. Then when it gets to that spot, it will record. It won't record anything else, just in that one spot we've specified. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Now I'm going to kind of play along, that way I get the feel for it. Now I purposely made a mistake there. You're going to say, yeah, right. But I did purposely make a mistake so you can see that you can listen to it and say, well, that just wasn't right, and I would like to change that again. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back before that. 9 seconds, we'll put it at 7 there. And if we play it, we have to put this to green to listen to it. When we play it, okay, I didn't like that. But you've already specified the punch in and punch out. So what you do is you put this back to red and just record it again. And you can do it as many times as you need to. So we're going to do it again here. Alright, now we'll listen to it. We'll go back before that. Turn this to green, listen to it. If you don't like that, you record it again, you go to red, go back before it, do it again. Just that simple. Put this back to green, listen to it again. When you get what you want, you just hit punch out again, punch in, out, and now it'll save whatever your last recording was. That's one of the reasons that I copied it from 1 to 4, is so that I wasn't changing this one in case I didn't like what I had when I got the completed thing done. Alright, the second one that I want to do is going to be at, I wrote it down, 20.75. That's close to 720.75. That's the first one. We'll punch in. Oh, we want this to red. We'll punch in. Our punch out is at 2320 or 250. 23,250. So we'll get this close to 250 there. There's our 250, 23, and that's our punch out. We'll hit punch out. Now it's solid. This one's blinking. Now all we have to do is start somewhere before that. So that's what we'll do. We'll just change this so we're before 20. We'll just play. Record and play here. It's just that simple. If you want to hear it then, I'm just going to keep it anyways, but here's the completed thing with both punch in and punch outs. As long as I like the second one, I hit punch in, punch out again, the auto button there. Okay, so we added that to it. Now if we play that with our lead that we had there in the first place. Hope you found this informative. We'll see you next time where music meets the highway of life at Route 249. Take care.